So it said, and other some, he seemed to be a setter forth of strange gods, because he preached unto them Yahushua in the resurrection. Because the Apostle Paul taught about Yahushua and about Yahushua's resurrection. But they say he seems to be a setter forth of strange gods. Now when you look at that word, resurrection in the Greek, the word there is anastasia. The word anastasia is a female way of saying resurrection in Greek, and anastasios is a male way. In other words, anastasios is the male way form of anastasia, and then you got the word anastasia, the female way of saying the name. But they mean resurrection. So when the Apostle Paul was speaking to them and spoke of Yahushua and resurrection, he said Yahushua and anastasios. They thinking he's talking about another person, but he's actually talking about Yahushua being resurrected. So they all, you understand what I'm saying? So they all was taken, at that time, paganism was very rampant. It's still rampant now. He said, what? Yahushua and resurrection? He's not talking about Yahushua and another God. He's talking about Yahushua being resurrected. But resurrection is anastasia in the Greek. So they stood it to another person when he wasn't. So they was always taking pagan doctrines and trying to incorporate it into scriptures and stuff.
And superstitions and what they call it, Babylon.
Yeah.
Alright, you finished?
Yeah.
Alright, this is from mythology.net. And the title, Who is Pluto? The ancient Roman people were afraid to utter the name of Pluto for the fear it would attract the attention of the deity known as the judge of the dead. Pluto was also a god of wealth. It says Pluto was also a god of wealth, as the lord of all metals and riches that lie under the ground. His name is derived from the Latinized form of the Greek name Pluton, which means wealth. Pluto was previously referred to as Deus Plata, meaning father of gods. However, he is best known for his role as ruler of the underworld or hell, and as the counterpart of the Greek god Hades. When the Romans conquered Greece, the gods Hades and Pluto were combined and replaced this Plata as the god of wealth and the dead and agriculture. So right there we know that Pluto was a deity worshipped by the ancient Romans, but he also was feared because he was known as the god of the underworld. So they believe when you die and you live an unrighteous life according to them, your spirit will go to Pluto.
He also has another name too. I remember Apostle talked about that in the videos for the Green Man too.
Pan, yeah.
The Green Man, Pluto.
Yeah, we're talking about Pan.
Pan. Yeah, that's the same God of it.
Now, check this out, right? Now, the brother mentioned Hades. I'm gonna read this and I'm gonna say what I'm saying. I have a point. 2 Timothy 6:20. Oh Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. He told him to keep what's committed to your trust. Keep what was taught to you. Why? Avoiding profane and vain babbling, because he knew that Timothy was gonna encounter that stuff. He knew that was gonna be a big thing among people that Timothy was with. So he telling them, keep what's committed to your trust. Don't let none of that crap out there destroy your faith. In opposition to science falsely so called, but some professing have erred concerning the faith. So he even had some people that was a part of the faith, but erred following that other stuff. Praise be with thee, so let it be. Now the point that I wanted to say was this. The brother mentioned Hades. Now when you look up Hades, there was actually various parts of Hades. One place in Hades was known as the Elysian Fields. The Elysian Fields was a place in Hades. Now the Elysian Fields is another way of saying Elysium. was to make a movie about that. And in the Elysian Fields, or Elysium, that was the place where heroes and virtuous people would go for eternity. So you're telling me you go to Hades to burn forever, but in Hades is the part where righteous people go to receive blessings. So part of Hades is to be burnt up, or hell will be burnt up, with another part you get rewarded. So what the hell is the point of heaven? So both good and both bad people go to hell? Do y'all stupid themselves? Do y'all Christians listen to what y'all say? No. But if I did, we wouldn't have to be teaching what we're teaching right now. This is entry level Bible stuff. This entry level Bible stuff.
Yeah. Like this, like what is going on into like back in ancient times, you know, they was picking up, you know, certain superstitions. It's like today. Now where that whole shit goes back to, you know, you open up an umbrella, it's bad luck. Don't be surprised.
Inside the building, you open up an umbrella.
Yeah, you open up the umbrella inside a building and get bad luck, or you have a hat on inside a building, or you shoot somebody's foot, you know, you gave them bad luck. You know, so you know, you think they was thinking like that back in ancient time? You know, so they had certain customs and traditions, and they just pass it on to their children, and they were shaping around the Bible. Just like today, like when a person sneezes, they'll say, "God bless you." Where that goes back to? That goes back to the Dark Ages, when they had the plague, the bubonic plague, because what was the first symptoms of the plague? Consistent sneezing. So when a person sneezes, what happened is they will put a blessing on the person. They assume that person was plagued, or he had a disease, or he had a virus. So the person sneezes, like, God bless you, and they assume he was going to die. So to this day, people say God bless you, but they don't even know where it derived from. So it's this common superstition that's just passed on to tradition and tradition.
Because really, if somebody sneezes, you don't gotta say nothing. If I sneeze, somebody say nothing, I don't give a shit. You don't gotta say nothing.
But you ever cross your mind? A lot of people say God bless when you sneeze. A lot of people be young. You just sneeze.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry. People never question things. They've been doing it for so long. They don't question it. Yeah. It's like that's the same thing that was going on back then. They were picking up, you know, superstitions and different traditions.
Exactly. Now this is Acts 20 and 27. For I have not shunned to declare to you all the counsel of the Most High. That's what he's doing now. He's bringing everything out. Take heed therefore to yourselves and to all the flock over which the Holy Spirit hath made you overseers, to feed the church of the Most High, which ye have purchased with his own blood. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock. So the Apostle Paul said, after my departing, there's going to be grievous wolves among you, but it's not going to spare the flock. Well, it says, also of your own selves shall men arise, speaking perverse things to draw away disciples after them. And that's what those churches was doing back then. They were speaking perverse things to draw away people to follow after them. That's why I was speaking Matthew 23, where it said making you the twofold child of hell. You know, that's what they was doing. 23, where it said you make them, you travel over the sea, make them like you make the twofold child of hell, because that's what they's doing. They come up with all these doctrines and they're trying to incorporate into the scriptures. Now I'm gonna hit you with something. Do you know why in the Bible? Now we go through history. There's all different accounts of the flood in various cultures. Like in India, you got Sharma, Harma, and I believe Yafeti. Sharma is supposed to be Shem, Harma is supposed to be Ham, and Yafeti is supposed to be Japheth. And it said them and their wives escaped survived the flood on a boat, and they had seeds with them. And then after the water stopped, the boat landed, and they started to plant stuff all over again. So that's not in the Bible right there. The Bible don't tell you that no one of them has seeds. That's not in the scriptures. So what's the point of the Most High giving that to Moses? Because when we go into the history, we go into Genesis 10th chapter, all of those nations that came out of Noah, out of his 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, they all had accounts of the flood. They all had accounts of the creation. They had accounts of Adam and Eve. They had accounts of the tree of knowledge of good and evil, accounts of Cain and Abel, and accounts of the flood. But over time, what happened was, through old tradition, it got mixed up. One person is saying, oh, it was 1 man and 1 woman. Another person is saying, oh, it was 2 men and 2 women. And 1 man died and 1 woman died, leaving that man and that 1 woman. So the Muslims say, no, Moses, I'm going to give you the true account. This is how it actually went down. This is what really happened. So when you read about Egypt, this Egypt says the first man and first woman. The Bible ain't getting from that. They came out of Ham. Egypt was set up before Israel came on the scene. Before the Mosai gave knowledge to Moses. So of course it's already there, dummy. But the truth is written in the Bible. You get it?
Alright, this is Matthew 23.
That's how Mosai set it up.
Right? Matthew 23 and 15. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye compass seed and land to make one proselyte.
So you're going all over the world, right, to convert somebody. Go ahead.
And when he is made, you make him twofold. You make him twofold more the child of hell than yourself.
Like G-Man. He's twofold more the child of hell than whoever taught that jackass. Because whoever taught him doesn't even know what the hell he is. And we know this guy going around all over the damn place. Like he's an ultimate prophet. You make them worse than you make your damn self. You make them worse than you make your damn self. You know what I'm saying? You're saying the punch the heart coming from TikTok.